What's going on, guys? We're back after a 1-week break. We're back this time with the Grand Prix Championship, hosted by MXO Sports, and once again commentated by yours truly, J to the BERG. We're back, Heat 1, just under a minute and a half. Before we get it underway, in the chat, let me know how the volume is. Can you hear the bikes? Can you hear me talking? What's everything sounding like? Let me know so I know what's going on. Yes, sir. How's the volume? How's the volume, boys? Bikes are a little quiet. I could probably change that. Give me one sec. Don't mind me going into my settings. We're going to up some audio to 20. We'll try 30. Let me know how the bikes are sounding. Sound a little better? Bike's too loud? I'm too loud? Gotta be loud. Bobes says the voice quality is on point. I'm gonna go with Bobes. Thank you, Bobes. KD to the man. In terms of bike volume, after I adjusted the audio settings, how are the bikes now? Did the J-Bear's voice is good, but just a wee bit loud. Maybe I'll try talking a little bit further away. I'll also check something else real quick. See if I can fix that just a hair. Looks like it's maxing out. We'll try turning it down. Hopefully the voice should be good. I made a slight adjustment, I believe. Just keep me updated if it starts to get a little bit overwhelming. I'll be sure to check the chat, but we are getting these guys on the line. Heat 1, ready to rip here at Southwick for the Grand Prix Championship. Heavy hitters, Young Boink in the house. Who else we got? We got Brody, Orbital, Suzu, Moto Patrol, Fear Beast, YT, and M. Hughes making his way into this Heat 1, as well as Jay Boulder than ever. Stacked class, 8 laps here on Southwick. 5 riders moving on. And 2 going to have to go to the LCQ. 2 unlucky riders going to the LCQ. Get through this 6 cinematic here at the Southwick National. Massachusetts, I believe. 32nd board is up. Who are we spectating off the line? Jay Boulder's got the camera on his back. Look at him go. The number 19 ripping the holy. There he goes. We're going to instantly get into that drone camera. Jay Boulder off the start, ripping the whole shot. The number 19 out front early. Trying to make his way into that, trying to make his way into the main moto. One moto today. Going to make a slight mistake, and Young Boink quickly to the front. The number 1 aboard that MXO Yamaha ride. Out front, leading the way. Oh, and Jay Boulder going to hit. Brody's going to hit him too. Jay Boulder going from the top to nearly the bottom. Still inside that final transfer spot here on lap 1. Make our way to the front. Looks like Tin Man sitting on the line. Battle between Hughes and Brody for that 3rd place spot. MXO Suzuki rider looks like me with that number 2. Best looking guy out on the track right now, if I do say so myself. Brody in 3rd aboard that MXO Husky ride. Moto Patrol 7th, also on the MXO Husky. Brody in 4th. Fear Beast, MXO KTM rider, aboard that KTM. That was redundant, excuse me. Now in 3rd, who was that made the pass? I'm not sure. Meanwhile, Young Boink out front, checking out, aboard that number 1. No problems so far here on lap 1 for Young Boink. Red plate holder, signifying that he won the last championship, which was the Tri-Cross race. That 3-moto format race, Young Boink came out on top. Hard-fought battle by the number 1. Looks like Boink out front, followed by the number 2 of M. Hughes in 2nd, just 3.2 seconds behind, followed by Fear Beast, the number 36 of Orbital Suzu in 4th. And inside that 5th and final transfer spot is the number 3 of... Oh, and Boink going to go down. Who is the number 3? I forgot. Having a brain fart here. Motor Patrol 6, Brody. Brody is the number 3. That's right. Looks like we got a battle for that final transfer spot between the 2 Husky riders here on lap 2 of 8 here in Heat 1. Everything looking good so far. M. Hughes with the number 235. He should be a different number. We'll get him changed for the mains if he transfers. But that is Fear Beast aboard that KTM trying to track down the MXO Suzuki rider of M. Hughes 107. He's going to smoke the Hoosier banner. Bouncing around. I cannot wait to see how that 30-lap moto goes down. This track is going to be absolutely toast for these riders. My guess is that after... Oh, and Fear Beast's going to hit the banner. That's going to allow Orbital to make his way into the third spot. Big mistake by the KTM rider. But as I was saying, going to be quite interesting to see how the main moto goes down. 30 laps, one moto. So all or nothing. Got to get it done if you want to come out on top. Track is going to be absolutely brutal, I would say, for probably the first 12 to 15 laps. After that, I think it's going to smooth out and be a freaking freeway. Gonna be wild. Not too far away from getting that main moto started. Should be pretty quick here. Just these two heats and an LCQ. Gonna be a pretty quick day for these guys. Noteworthy starting off with the A-Class this time. This week. Try and bring in some viewers right away. And get these top guys in and out. Fear Beast trying to bounce back and reclaim that third place spot on Orbital. Got to get that number changed for Orbital as well. Try and shoot him a message after this race. Just in front of Orbital is the number 2 of M. Hughes. Young Boink still holding down the lead out front. And Boink gonna absolutely dart into that sand. Lawn dart. Jay Boulder in 6th, getting the whole shot. Now struggling just one spot outside of a transfer spot. Looks like he is a little bit too far behind right now here on lap 3 of 8. Still plenty of time to get something done. Gotta stay smooth here on this rough and rutted Southwick track. And look at Brody. MXO Husky Rider Brody aboard that number 3. Coming quick into the picture. And it looks like Orbital Suzu made his way. I'm a little confused, actually. Hughes in 4th. Okay, so I must have missed a couple passes. Looks like Orbital in 2nd, followed by Fear Beast in 3rd. Brody and Hughes battling for that 4th place spot. Looks like Brody gonna just edge out Hughes in that corner. How far back is Jay Boulder from the number 2? Jay Boulder in 6th. Looks like still a little bit ways behind the number 2 of M. Hughes. Gonna take some big mistakes by the number 2 rider if Jay Boulder wants to get inside that top 5. Fear Beast back in 2nd. How far behind is he from the number 1? Looks like only about a section behind Young Boink. So Young Boink not pulling away too much, but still holding down a pretty commanding lead here in Heat 1. Track already looks brutal. Oh, and Boink going to bounce off the banner. That's going to allow Fear Beast to pull up pretty quick. Where is he at? Only about a corner behind. We're going to have to get that number change on Fear Beast as well as Orbital Suzu once this heat race is over, so I'll be sure to message them and make sure they get their official numbers on their back. Want to make it looking good. Want to make sure they look good with those 2-digit numbers or single-digit numbers. No 3-digit numbers in here. Orbital trying to track down Fear Beast. Just in front of them is the number 1, so Young Boink. Some pressure on his hands. Coming quick. The Honda rider and the KTM rider. 2 and 3 behind the number 1. Trying to push each other to get into that number 1 spot. Will they be able to do it? Young Boink. Right on the back fender is Orbital Suzu. Battle for the lead about to go down here in Heat 1. Ooh, and Orbital going to hit the scissor lift. Going to lose another spot. Young Boink no longer leading the way, but Orbital going to hit the banner. Young Boink now in second. Looks like that's Fear Beast leading the way. Both riders hitting the banner. Carnage already beginning just here in the heat. Can't imagine. Oh, and Fear Beast going to crash. Young Boink. Oh, so much carnage going on. I cannot imagine what the main event's going to look like. However, Young Boink back into the lead, given another opportunity to try and make up some ground, pull away from these guys, and get that Heat 1 out of the way, take the win, get a little confidence going into the main moto, and Young Boink going to lawn dart himself again, and the MXO Suzuki rider in 5th at 1.2 laps ago, now leading the way. Young Boink struggling in 3rd, Jay Boulder still in 6th. The number 2 of M. Hughes out front. Board that MXO Suzuki rider with that black 7-gear number 2 looking like me. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Best looking rider out on the track. Although I am a little biased because that is my team. Hughes looking good. Throwing some whips for the stream. Ooh, got to stay off that banner. What's going on towards the back? Moto Patrol in 7th. Brody in 5th inside that final transfer spot. Most likely has a pretty decent gap over the number 19, Jay Boulder. Fear Beast in 4th. Where's Young Boink? Orbital in 2nd, trying to make the pass on M. Hughes. Both riders nearly come together, and it looks like we have a new leader. Orbital Suzu and Hughes gonna spank the banner going down. Young Boink, the trouble continues. Number 1 crashing once again. Ooh, nearly going over the bars. I don't think the stream does this any justice. The track is absolutely brutal right now. Jay Boulder, how far behind is he from Brody? Doesn't look like he has him in his sights. Hughes trying to keep Boink behind him. Meanwhile, Orbital Suzu out front leading the way. MXO Honda rider newly added to Tin Man's team, trying to get his first heat win in an MXO tourney. I believe this is his first event. So Orbital Suzu out front leading the way, looking good. At his first competitive MXvsATV event, Orbital Suzu got a 5-second lead here on lap 7 of 8. Anything can happen though. Young Boink hard on the charge, trying to get that little boost, launch into that bull turn. Oh, and Boink gonna make another big mistake. Jay Boulder and Fear Beast now battling for that final transfer spot. Looks like the top 6 all pretty close together. At this point, looks like anybody could get bumped out of that top 5. Jay Boulder hard on the charge. Does not want to go to that LCQ. Trying to make the pass on the MXO KTM rider Fear Beast. Jay Boulder launching into that sand section, getting a little bit better of a drive than Fear Beast, almost coming up right next to him. But Fear Beast gonna hold it down. Oh, and Fear Beast off the track. Jay Boulder now into that top 5. Fear Beast in trouble of having to go to the LCQ. Jay Boulder on the move, making the pass on Brody. Look at him go. Jay Boulder hard on the charge, not giving up. Now inside a transfer spot, but Brody firing back. Does not want to give up any more spots. Looks like we got 5 riders. Oh, and Jay Boulder going to go down, losing that transfer spot. Looks like Fear Beast reclaiming it. Orbital Suzu coming through the finish line. Still in the lead. Young Boink losing about a second that lap. M. Hughes 107 in third. Trying to hold off the number 3 of Brody here on the final lap of Heat 1. Motor Patrol in 7th. I believe that Hughes just went down, so M. Hughes 107 in trouble. Going to that LCQ, we're going to keep an eye on this battle for the final transfer spot between the number 2 and the number 19. Jay Boulder trying to go to the inside, and it looks like he's going to take that spot. Ooh, M. Hughes getting a crazy bounce. Can he catch the number 19 of Jay Boulder and reclaim that spot? Take a look up front. Looks like Boink and Brody battling it out for the lead. Not sure what happened to Orbital. Crazy battles going on. Everybody just flip-flopping this entire race. Young Boink looks like he's getting a better drive. Gonna make it over that gap jump. And he may have just... Oh, Orbital's still up front, actually. So Orbital did not give up the lead. First MXO tournament. Just added to the MXO Honda team. Throwing the knack-knack. Orbital Suzu in that final corner. Taking the Heat 1 win. Great job to Orbital Suzu. Got to make sure he gets his other number on. Can't be running the number 36. Boink in second. Brody third. Fourth is Jay Boulder, who's taking 5th. Who's it going to be? Looks like Fear Beast in 5th. M. Hughes going to just get edged out. Going to have to go to the LCQ. We will be taking a quick intermission after I give you guys a rundown. So Orbital Suzu taking the Heat 1 win, followed by Young Boink. Brody in third. Jay Boulder 4th. Fear Beast 5th. M. Hughes and Moto Patrol gonna have to go to the LCQ. We're gonna take a quick intermission. Hang tight, and we'll be back for Heat 2. Gonna be stacked. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. Heat 2, just over a minute before we get it underway. Quick rundown of the riders spectating the number 10 of Thug Bobes aboard that MXO Cowie ride. Next up, not that guy, Foo Boy. Foo Boy aboard that MXO Honda, making his debut on the PS4 console, normally an Xbox rider, top dog over on the Xbox console. Trying to show the PS4 boys what he's made of. The number 16. Just want to make note that the number 16 on his back is not an accurate depiction of the speed that this guy holds. Definitely one of the top guys coming into this championship today. So look out for Foo to be making a push for that number 1 spot. Once the main motos get started, definitely going to be a tough guy to get past today. Back to Bobes, FTE, the number 4 MXO Yamaha rider. Teammate of Young Boink on the starting line. Cool, calm, and collected. Preparing for this Heat 2 race. Fleece Squad, newly added to the MXO Suzuki squad. Number 18, looking solid, looking good. KVT, another MXO Suzuki rider, aboard that number 6. FTE off the start, the number 4. Great jump for the number 4. Looks like he's going to pull that whole shot. Just want to make note that we have only 5 riders in this Heat 2 race. So we're still doing 8 laps. All 5 guys are going to go straight into the main motos. However, Omar Johnson is going to have to go to the LCQ. I believe he just joined at the last second. Looks like he's going to go down. But we're going to have a 3-man LCQ. 2 guys are going to make it through in the LCQ. 1 guy not going to make it. But right now we got FTE in 2nd. Foo Boy in 4th, just behind him. Number 18 of Fleece Squad, making his way into the A class for this race. Meanwhile, out front, Bobes leading the way here on lap 1 of 8. Omar just making it in a little too late. Like I was saying, he's going to have to go to the LCQ and try his hand there. Going to be a 3-man LCQ. 2 guys are going to make it. 1 man is not. It's going to be Hughes, Omar, and Moto Patrol battling for those 2 transfer spots. So stay tuned for that. But right now, focus is on Heat 2. The number 10 of Bobes leading the way. Fleece Squad in 5th. Just in front of him in 4th is Foo Boy. Foo getting that super boost. Launching his way onto the back fender of the Suzuki rider KVT, trying to go inside and make the pass, and it looks like he's going to make it stick. FTE in 2nd. Bobes with a pretty solid lead here after 1 lap, nearly 4 seconds separating him and the 2nd place rider. FTE trying to hold off the Xbox native aboard that Honda. Foo Boy getting the better drive over that jump. But FTE going to continue to hold it down. Foo Boy in the 2nd. FTE trying to bounce back. Side by side they go. Slight mistake by FTE, getting clipping the banner. Clipping Foo in the air, knocking him straight. Foo trying to go inside, and it looks like he's going to make the pass back on. FTE's going to make the pass back on Foo. So great battle going on between these 2 guys for that 2nd place spot. Oh, and Foo Boy going to get launched off the track. Came together with the number 4. Going to lose that position at least for the time being. Meanwhile, Bobe still leading the way here on lap 2 of 8. But FTE coming quick, getting that better drive over the gap jump, trying to track down Bobes and get out front and start pulling away. Gonna make a slight mistake, nearly coming together with that banner and going OTB. FTE inside, Bobes outside. Nearly making the pass, but can't make it stick. Moving on to lap 3, the MXO Cowie guy and the MXO Yamaha guy, 1 and 2. Only about a tenth of a second separating the two riders. Fuboy about 2 seconds back. Where is KVT's in 4th? I guess all these guys are going straight to the main, so Flea even being in 5th, no problem for him there. He's going to be going straight to the mains. Slight mistake by Bobes out front, but recovering pretty quick. FTE in second. Where is the number 16 of Fu? In third. Still a couple seconds back. Not letting them get too far away. Honda rider trying to put together some solid laps and get back towards that front where he wants to be. Squad 5th. Ooh, Bobes, big mistake. Where's FTE? Not close enough to capitalize on that. Bobes going to maintain that number 1 spot here in Heat 2. FTE 2nd. KVT in 4th. How far behind is the number 6 from the Honda rider? Close enough to make something happen. Got to stay consistent, though. So far, so good for the number 6 at KVT here on lap 3 of 8. And it looks like Fu has reeled in FTE and actually made the pass. So, Fuboy now in second. Eyes set on the first place rider of Thug Bobes. Trying to track him down. 1.4 seconds back going on to lap 4. Nearly halfway through this race. Fuboy still in second. Thug Bobes not letting. Oh, just kidding. Looks like Fu has reeled him in pretty substantially. So, Fuboy looking to make the pass here on the 4th lap. Want some confidence going into those main motos. Getting launched off the track once again in that same spot. Not as severe, however. But, yep, looks like Fuboy inside, Bobes outside. Fu gonna make the pass stick. Xbox native number 16 aboard that and throwing the taunt. Feeling himself here in Heat 2. Fuboy now out front, leading the way. Bobes in second, and it looks like Bobes has already fallen off about a second or so. FTE now in 4th, so KVT making the pass on the number 4. Some troubles going down for the MXO Yamaha rider. KVT in 3rd. Looks like Fuboy coming through out front. Already opening up nearly a 2-second gap on the number 10. Bobes trying to keep him in his sights. Does not want to let him get away. Lap 5 of 8. Bobes reeling him in. Battle begins between the number 10 and the number 16. Ooh, and Bobes going to launch off the track. Got to reset quick. Going to cost him quite a few seconds. Fuboy now sitting with a pretty comfortable lead once again. This track is battered. Ooh, I believe Fu just went off the track, maybe. Nope, just kidding. Still holding on the lead. Nice and smooth. Something that he's known for. Bob's doing what he can to try and reel him in once again. MXO Cow Rider looking good here in Heat 2. Bob's for the win today, maybe? Looks like KVT coming into the picture. Number 6 tracking down Thug Bobes, trying to make a pass for second. Meanwhile, Fuboy out front. Fuboy out front, opening up the gap a little bit more. Bobes going to launch off the track. KVT in the second place. It's a great ride by the number 6 here in Heat 2. FT in fourth. Still a little bit behind. Gonna need to put down a consistent 2.5 laps if he wants to make his way inside that top 3, excuse me. KVT second. My teammate looking good. KVT going to get reset. Take a look at Fuboy. Looks like Flea still holding on that 5th place position. Going to go straight into the not the LCQ, straight into that main moto, that 30 lap. 30 lap moto, number 18. Meanwhile, Fuboy out front. Almost to the finish line with nearly 2 laps to go. Little bit of a rough start, but regrouped. Now leading the way. Pulling a gap over these guys. Looking good here in Heat 2 on Southwick for the Grand Prix Championship. Hosted by MXO Sports. And commentated by yours truly, me. Launching into that bull turn. Looking smooth, looking good. Looks like FTE now making his way inside that top 3. Thug Bobes. Ooh, FTE. Big mistake. Gonna have to slow down for that gap jump, and Thug Bobes getting the drive. Bobes must have been plagued by a series of few mistakes, because he was doing pretty well here in Heat 2, now sitting in 4th. A couple seconds behind FTE. No, looks like Flea's going to pull off. Fuboy out front still here on the 8th and final lap, I believe. Trying to get it done and get some confidence going into this brutal main moto, the Grand Prix Championship. I said it before Heat 2 started, I'll say it again. Number 16 on Fuboy's back does not signify the speed that this guy is capable of. Top guy coming in this race, for those that know, I'm going to throw the backflip, the slow backflip at that. Xbox native making his debut on the PS4, taking that Heat 2 win. Gonna be a intense race as we go into that main moto. When this timer ends, I'm gonna give you guys a quick official rundown, and we'll take a quick break. Official rundown looks like number 16 of Fuboy taking that Heat 2 win, followed by KVT in second, Thug Bobes third, FT in fourth, and Flea Squad in fifth. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back for the LCQ. Going to be 3 guys, 4 laps. Should be intense. Stay tuned. Just a couple minutes away. All right, guys, we're back. 23 seconds. 3-man LCQ, 1 unlucky rider. Gonna have to be done for the day. M. Hughes, 107 in that Heat 1. Lead constantly changing. Hughes getting the short end of the stick, now finds himself in the LCQ. Moto Patrol, 7th in Heat 1. Omar Johnson having to do the LCQ because he could not make it in time for the Heat. So gonna have to try his hand. But 2 guys gonna make it in, 1 guy not. Who's it gonna be? CRF 250R single Piper. Yeah, after this race, we're going to go right into the mains. Probably going to be about another 10-minute intermission after this race to get all the guys in. But we will be moving on to the mains after this LCQ. Looks like Hughes ripping the holy. Omar Johnson close behind. Hughes going to get swallowed up. Moto Patrol struggling in his heat race, now leading the way early on lap 1 of 5. Omar falling back to 3rd. It's like a little bit of separation between these guys here on lap 1. Hughes trying to make some moves. Does not want to go. Actually, does not want to be done for the day. I guess none of these guys want to be done for the day. They're all going to be pushing. Going to be grinding to try and stay in those top 2 spots. But right now, it's Moto Patrol leading the way. Hughes in 2nd, ripping that inside. Ooh, coming together with Moto Patrol. Looks like he might make the pass, getting caught up in that rut. Moto Patrol going to maintain the lead. Omar in 3rd. How far back is he? Maybe about a 1.5 seconds or so. Maybe a second. Omar going to have to put his head down. Stay consistent. Looks like both riders making some mistakes, allowing Omar to catch right back to the back fender of the number 2. Ooh, Omar going to get reset. Saw that one coming as soon as he went off the jump. Another slight mistake by Omar, going to continue to lose time. Lap 2 of 5. Currently, Moto Patrol still leading the way. Hughes in 2nd. Ooh, Hughes going to go off the track, crash. Losing that spot. Moto Patrol out front. Consistency is key. Moto Patrol fast, but most consistent so far here in this race. What is going on? Battle for the final transfer spot. Omar and Hughes. Slight mistake by Hughes. All 3 riders still pretty close. Looks like Hughes getting a solid run through that inside. Omar gonna get launched off the track. Hughes right back up. Ooh. Great battles going on. Oh, and Omar gonna get reset. Hughes right back onto the back fender. Lap 2 of 5, getting ready to go on to lap 3. Omar going to hit the fence. Hughes going to get the drive. Around the outside, can he make it stick? Looks like he is going to do it. Omar nearly getting reset in the same spot once again. Hughes 2 seconds even as they come through the finish line. Omar about 0.3 of a second behind number 2. Meanwhile, that Husky Rider Moto Patrol out front leading the way. So far, so good for the number 11. Doesn't look like Moto Patrol is pulling too far away. Hughes keeping him in his sights. Gotta stay consistent though. Too close for comfort here in this LCQ to be making any mistakes. Just one crash, one mistake could be the difference in making it into these main motos. Not main motos, main moto. 30 lap. Absolutely gruesome, brutal main moto. Just a few short minutes from getting underway. Oh, and Moto Patrol going to go down. All 3 riders right here. Oh my goodness. Hughes nearly getting caught up in that fence. It'll get you for sure. 1.6 seconds separating the 3 riders, and Hughes going to get reset. The struggle continues. Lap 4 of 5. Moto Patrol still leading the way. Where's Omar? Omar still close behind the number 8. Hughes falling off the pace. Hope starting to be lost for the number 2. Needs to make something happen. Looks like he's bouncing back pretty quick here. Trying to get the run, not going to be able to do it. Gap jump, eating him alive. Only 1 lap to go, about 1.25 laps to go. And Hughes has reeled both riders, well, second place rider of Omar Johnson in. Going to be an interesting last lap as they get ready to come into the final corner. Moto Patrol coming through. 1 more lap to go for these 3 guys. Who's it going to be? Oh, slight mistake by Omar. Hughes trying to make it happen. Doing all that he can to push forward. Intense racing going on between the number 2 and the 11 and 8. Oh, and Omar, big mistake. Hughes in the second. Costly mistake for the number 8. On the last lap. Moto Patrol leading the way. Hughes in second. Just got to stay consistent, and they're going to be into those main motos. Keep our eyes on the number 8 of Omar. Oh, and another big mistake by Omar. Off the track he goes. That's it. That is it for the number 8 on the Cowie. He has called it. Intense stuff here in this A-Class LCQ, but it looks like it's going to be Moto Patrol and Hughes making it into those main motos. Looks like little less than half a lap to go for these guys. We are going to be... Oh, and Hughes, down he goes as well. If Omar would have went going, he might have been able to capitalize on that. Moto Patrol coming in, did what he had to do. Throwing the knack. He's pumped. staying consistent, getting that great start. Moto Patrol going to take that LCQ win. He's moving on. M. Hughes going to move on as well. All three riders battling super hard here in this LCQ. But we are about to get the main moto underway. 30 laps. Going to be interesting. We're going to take about another 10 to 12 minute intermission. Stay tuned, because this main moto is going to be absolutely gnarly. Young, Boink, Fuboy, FTE, Brody, Orbital, Suzu, M. Hughes. You name it, it's going to be insane. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for that main moto here in A-Class on PS4. Alright guys, we're back. After a long sequence of heats and LCQs, we're back. 8 class main. Looks like it's probably gonna have to be 11 guys. Flea squad had to leave. Trying to get Omar back in here, but I don't think it's gonna be in time, so we're probably gonna chill with 11 guys. But either way, 11 super fast guys, stacked A class lobby here for the Grand Prix Championship. Who's it gonna be? 30 laps. I'm gonna do my best to keep track of the laps. Might be a little tough as I get caught up in the announcing, but I'll try and keep a tally. If anybody wants to help, and let me know in the chat. Oh, and Fuboy left. Oh no. That's hold on. Alright, I just got confirmation. We're restarting. Since it was before the time ran out, so we're going to be ending the race. We're going to get Fu back in. We're going to make it happen. So, yeah, it'll probably be... He's going to... Tin will end the race, and he'll restart the lobby. We will take a quick intermission again, probably about 5 minutes. I guess that'll give a chance for Omar to try and get back in. So if Thug Bobes, if you're listening to this, Bobes, if you're listening to this, try and get Omar back on if you can. But yeah, we're going to take a quick intermission. I'm going to throw back up the staging screen. And once we get everybody back in, we'll continue the stream. So BRB, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Finally about to get this A-Class main ripping. FTE had to pull out. Had a prior commitment. We're running a little behind, so I understand completely. So we hope to see him at the Open Classic. We'll have Observer back, and things will go a little bit more smooth, a little bit quicker than today. But Observer should also be back for the BC class, so that should move along a little better as well. Just over a minute before we get this gruesome race underway. Orbital Suzu taking that Heat 1 win. Fu taking the Heat 2 win. Moto Patrol and Hughes just slipping through in the LCQ. But Flea Squad actually had to back out, so Omar's in as well. Stacked A-Class lobby, Footboy, Orbital, Moto Patrol, Brody, Young Boink, Bobes, Fear Beast, KVT, J Boulder, Omar, and Hughes. "33 seconds before we get this 30-lapper underway. Who's going to take the win? Let us know. Who's it going to be?" Looks like we got about 42 guys / maybe girls, not sure, tuning into the stream. 13 seconds to go. Who's taking that dub? Young Boink going to maintain that red plate. Is Fuboy going to come over to PS4, take that win on his debut race, or is somebody else going to claim the top spot? I'm going to try and keep my tally going for these laps as best I can. 30 laps. If anybody wants to help me out, Fuboy has it. Justin Plays says Fuboy has it. Anybody wants to help me keep tally, feel free. I'm going to do my best, but might get lost in the sauce, in the streaming, in the commentating, and I might lose my count. Not going to be very easy to figure out what's going on after that. Through the cinematic, it's going to be a long one, about a 50-55 minute race. These guys are going to be bloodshot, tired. 30-second board is up. Heat 1 winner off the start. Looks like Orbital, number 7. Possibly ripping the whole shot. Jay Boulder getting a great start as well. Ooh, Orbital nearly getting launched off the track. And it has begun, the 30-lap gruesome Grand Prix. Justin Plays, if you want to airmail me some coffee, I'd appreciate it. Maybe Amazon. Was that Amazon like drone? They drop stuff off to the drone. Moto 754. It's interesting you say that because I play both of the consoles, and I find that normally I feel the bumps and the ruts a lot more on PS4 than I do Xbox. So, but I know that Fuboy has said the opposite. So it's interesting that visually you see it that way, because I always felt that the PS4 you felt the bumps and ruts a lot better than Xbox. But I don't know. I don't know why it looks like a highway. I can't. Everyone says the opposite. Blood Baron says everybody says the opposite. But Fuboy is the only one that's been over here from Xbox. Myself has played both, so I don't know. Looks not sure. I always thought that it was more rough on the PS4 than the Xbox, but it's all personal preference, I suppose. But Heat 1 winner Orbital Suzu out front, leading the way here in the main moto. Where is Young Boink? Where is Fuboy? Fuboy in 6th, so rough start for the Xbox native in his opening race. Another mistake, going to bounce off the banners. KVT trying to get around him in 7th. Hughes in 8th. Young Boink in 4th. It looks like as they come through, it is the number 7 of Orbital Suzu, followed by Brody, then the 19 of Jay Boulder, followed by Boink. Rounding out the top 5 is that number 10 of... who's the number 10? I forget. Thug Bobes. Thug Bobes is number 10. Motor Patrol in 11th. Fear Beast. Bobes 5th, Jay Boulder 3rd, Fear Beast 11th, Brody now leading the way, the Husky rider aboard that number 3 here on lap 2. Ooh, and he's going to fly into the Lucas Oil banner. Still holding down the number 1 spot, though. Orbital trying to come in quick, nearly makes a big mistake. KVT in 7th, Fuboy still in 6th. Ooh. Hughes 8th, Omar 9th. Boink in 3rd. Trying to make the pass on Orbital, and it looks like he's going to make it stick. Eyes now set on number 3 of Brody. Orbital trying to bounce back. Jay Boulder sticking his head in there as well. All these riders should be on lap 3. I'll try and keep my tally going so I don't lose track. Jay Boulder in 2nd. Look at him go. The number 19 might have to pick him up on a team. Keep your eyes open because Jay Boulder is out here ripping here at the Grand Prix. Lap 3 of 30. Brody with a slight lead over the rest of the pack. Omar 9th. Moto Patrol 11th. Bob still holding down that 5th place spot. Jay Boulder in 3rd. Fear Beast 10th. Brody going from the lead to 3rd. Who's out front? Orbital and Boink battling for that spot. Ooh, and Boink going to get launched into the banner. Looks like he's going to hit those brakes. Might have saved him a little bit of time. Orbital back out front, leading the way. Ooh, and Orbital going to go down young Boink. Looks like he might have hit him. Causing him to slow up just slightly, moving on to lap 4. About 9/10 of a second behind the number 1. Ooh, and Orbital going to go down again. KVT in 7th. Followed by the number 2 of M. Hughes. Food trying to make the pass on Bobes. Can he do it? It looks like he might make it happen. And he does. Launching into that bull turn. Number 16 of Foo Boy hard on the charge. Looks like he's got his eyes set on the number 3 Brody next. Just in front of him looks like Orbital Suzu. Oh, and all bunch of riders going to get hung up on that banner. Foo Boy now in 3rd. Brody on his tail. Just in front of him looks like Orbital Suzu, and Orbital's down, so Foo Boy quickly in the 2nd. How far behind is he from the number 1? Looks like Boink out front with a pretty solid lead so far here on lap 4. But we have 26 laps to go. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out as the race progresses. Only going to get rougher from here until maybe about lap 12-15 mark. And then I imagine everything's going to smooth out a little bit. Maybe turn into a freeway. Gonna be quick. Jay Boulder still in 3rd. Omar and Fear Beast battling it out. Brody in 6th. Falling off the pace just slightly. Orbital 4th. Boink coming through in 1st. The separation of 8 seconds between Boink and Foo Boy. M. Hughes in 7th. I believe Brody just in front of him. Both MXO Suzuki riders 6th or 7th and 8th. Trying to make up some ground, stay consistent. KBT trying to bulldoze his way past the number 2, and it looks like he's going to make it happen. Meanwhile, Boink's still out front. Omar, big mistake. Surprised he didn't get reset there. Bobes and Brody battling it out. MXO Cali versus MXO Husky. It looks like Brody's going to edge him out in the corner. Maintain that 5th place spot. It looks like Omar is out of here. Jay Boulder and Orbital battling it out. Just in front of them looks like Foo Boy. Boink coming through the finish line last time around came through, I believe, about 8.5 seconds or so ahead of Foo Boy. Looks like Boink has opened up that gap a little bit more because Foo Boy could not make it through the finish line in time to get a split going. So, Orbital's going to go down. Jay Boulder now in the 3rd once again. Looks like I just got an invite from the Observer, so he's back in town. Ignore that. Brody and Orbital just in front of them. Looks like the numbers... Wait. Foo Boy might not be as far back as I thought he was, but who is in 3rd? Jay Boulder. Motor Patrol 9th, 7th is Bobes, 3rd place is Jay Boulder. Look at him go. Orbital Suzu trying to bounce back, gonna fly into that Hoosier banner. Big battles going on between looks like 3rd, 4th, 5th, and possibly 6th. KVT in 6th. Look at him go. Number 6 in the 6th place spot aboard that Suzuki ride. I think I lost track of laps already. This might be lap 6. 4-way battle going on. KVT gonna hit that banner. Lose a ton of time. Young Boink coming through the finish once again. Looks like moving on to lap 7 out of 30. Fuboy now just coming through the finish line as well. Fuboy trying to find some smooth lines. Make up some ground on the number 1 of Young Boink, who is currently leading the way over the rest of the pack. Young Boink absolutely flying right now. Number 1 absolutely ripping. Looks like the track in some corners starting to smooth out a little bit. Number 1 with the red plate out here leading the way at the Grand Prix, looking solid. He's going to make the gap jump. Oh, I thought he hit the pole. Boink. Boink is absolutely on rails right now. The number 1 leading the way. Lap 7 of 30. At what point in this race is he going to come into lap traffic? Because that could definitely shake things up for sure. Ooh, Boink's going to get caught up in the banner, it looks like. Yep, going to lose a little bit of time. Motor Patrol 8th. Bobes in 7th, trying to make a pass on KBT. Looks like he might make it happen. Jay Boulder 5th. Fear Beast goes down. Brody in 4th, just in front of him. Looks like Orbital Suzu. Fuboy in 2nd, just coming through the finish line. M. Hughes in 9th, struggling to get through this rough and rutted Southwick sand. All right, Boink coming through again. I believe we're now on lap 9. Still leading the way here at the Grand Prix Championship. Motor Patrol in 8th. Bobes in 6th. Jay Boulder in 5th still. Fear Beast 10th. Brody holding down that 3rd place spot. Quite a ways behind Fuboy and Young Boink. Orbital in 4th. KVT 7th. Any battles going on? In 9th, Young Boink out front. That inside berm is absolutely huge. Good gosh. Bob's 5th, battling it out with Jay Boulder. Fear Beast in 10th, Brody 3rd. Where is Orbital in 4th? And it looks like he's going to wad his brains out. Over the bars he goes. Going to get passed by Jay Boulder. I want to make note that we are a little behind. Looks like about an close to probably 40 minutes behind schedule. So the BC is going to be a little bit delayed. We're going to get into it as quick as possible after this main moto ends. For the A-Class, BC should definitely go through a lot quicker because we got Observer back. Less free ride times that we got to deal with and such. So yeah, we're a little bit behind. I believe we're on lap 10 now. So it's going to be about another 30 minutes at least. Probably 30 to 40 minutes before we get Heat 1 of the BC class started. Orbital in 5th, losing another spot. And looks like KVT and Moto Patrol battling it out. Looks like Moto Patrol making his way through the pack. And KVT going to smoke a yellow barrier. That's going to cause him to lose a couple spots. Fuboy is still holding down that 2nd place spot. No signs of Young Boink yet. Trying to put down some consistent laps and find the number 1. Hughes in 8th. Looks like Boink scrubbing for speed. The track is absolutely toast. Looks like Moto Patrol has made his way into 5th. Bob's in 6th. Orbital falling off the pace, now in 7th. I believe at one point he was in 3rd or 4th. Looks like he's trying to make the pass back on Bob's, though. Meanwhile, Jay Boulder inside that top 3. Fear Beast still in 10th. I believe Brody lost 1 position to Jay Boulder. The number 3 now in number 4 spot. Orbital going to fly off the track. KVT nearly doing the same. Fuboy in 2nd still. Hard to tell if he's made up any time on Young Boink. Fuboy is coming into this corner. Where is Young Boink? So Fuboy not too far back. Plenty of time to go. only about a straightaway and jump in a corner behind. So it could definitely make something happen, but gotta stay consistent and look at those ruts as they come through that section. That is absolutely gnarly. Giant bowl turn on that inside. This track is absolutely nuts right now. Boeing's going to go off the track. Motor Patrol in 5th. Bob's in 6th. Orbital looked like he tried to take that inside, and he's going to get the run. Looks like Orbital's making the pass on the number 10. Jay Boulder still in 3rd, having a great day. Good for him. I believe this is his first A race. Now sitting inside that top 3. But I think by now, at this point in the race, these guys are probably straining to look at their screen. Eyeballs starting to get a little dry, a little bit tired. It's going to be interesting to see what everybody says about the 30 lapper, and it looks like Motor Patrol now in the 4th. Motor Patrol coming from the back of the pack, now well inside the top 5. But yeah, going to be pretty interesting to see how everybody reacts. Oh, and Brody going to get reset. Going to be interesting to see how everybody reacts to the way that the track broke down. Just visually looking at it, it doesn't look very fun. I can only imagine how it is right now for these guys. 10, 11, I believe they're on lap 13 right now. But yeah, Orbital in 7th. Young Boink coming through the finish line, still in the lead. KVT in 8th. Fuboy in 2nd. Look at that bowl turn. Or not bowl turn, it's just so cupped out. It's insane. This track ain't getting any smoother yet, I don't think. Looks tough. Fuboy nearly coming together with that banner. Looks like the outside line is the line to be in. Ooh. Gotta be careful on that one. Flat landing, possibly bottoming out and ruining your day. Every single one of these corners is just so cupped out. Except this one. That corner sucks. Tele says that the key to ridding eyeball strain, eye tiredness, is to drink Mountain Dew. I'm not sure the scientific, positivity on that statement, but if Tele says that it is true, then it must be true. CRF250R making a little comment. Well, I mean, don't you agree with me, man? Like, how many times have you went into that corner and your front end gets all squirrely and you just launch into the banner? It's like a glitched corner. It's horrible. It's horrible. Point coming through once again. I believe they're on like lap 15 or so. Honestly, hard to say at this point. You go through sitting here commentating, watching the racing. Hard to keep track, to be honest. We might have to get someone on the MXO team that can count the laps and keep track of people as they come through, because it is hard to do it. Hard to multitask. I can't do it. Not capable. And it looks like Brody is upset he's left. Fuboy, down he goes. Try and take a look at some other guys. Honestly, I could keep sitting here and announcing like the racing and stuff, but I just kind of want to interact with the group or the stream chat. Alana Joy says, anyone pumped for the MXGP 2020? To be honest, I've never played any of the MXGP or Supercross games, really. Is MXGP considered a milestone game? Is that like part of like the Supercross 3, like the same makers from Supercross 3? I don't know, I've never played one, but CLB ready for race day tomorrow. Going into that with the number 1 on that MXO Suzuki ride, CLB 24. Getting pumped up for the race tomorrow. Gonna show everybody what he's got. Orbital Suzuki coming in on Moto Patrol, trying to make the pass, and he's gonna high side. Down he goes. But yeah, Alana, to be honest, I've never played any of them, so I don't really have an opinion on the games. I don't know if I plan on trying it, but I'm sure a lot of people will like it. Seems like more people have positive reviews and interactions with the MXGP games, I think, than the Supercross games. Although most people have said that the Supercross 3 is pretty solid, but I personally don't know if I'll try it when it comes out. B-Dog Gaming, I believe they're on about lap 16 or 17. Like I was saying, I can't really multitask. I'm kind of useless at that currently. We might have to get somebody on the MXO team to be a lap counter and keep track of what's going on, because I am struggling to do it. Epic Fate says PC has the fastest all-out riders. That might be true. But I don't have a PC to... well, actually, I do, but... mostly what's been keeping me back from trying anything on PC is that I don't want to spend more money and buy a bike. So, I don't know if I'll get to All Out on PC, but hopefully the next game it'll be... I'll give her a go. Doug Bobes in 7th, get a quick rundown. Jay Boulder in 3rd. Jay Boulder still in 3rd. Look at him go. Oh, don't want to do that. Give me back to Jay Boulder. Give me back to Jay Boulder. That dude is on rails right now. Is that even a Yamaha, or is that a Nordic bike? Like, is Jay Boulder out here on a Nordic bike? Dude's ripping. Jay Boulder on the come up, probably been absolutely grinding his tail off the last 2 weeks. Now inside that top 3, dude is ripping. Trying to make that gap jump, casing it a little bit, no sweat. Fearbeast still in 9th. Orbital Suzu in 5th. KVT still in 8th. Where's M. Hughes? Come on, Hughes. Oh, Fuboy gonna get reset. Oh, Hughes in 6th, okay. Oh, getting bounced around. So he was trying to make a comeback, make up some positions. Only looks to be about a corner behind. I believe that's Orbital in 5th. I believe we're on about lap 17 or 18, maybe 19. Honestly, hard to say. If somebody wants to see Boing's time when they come through and try and do some math, go right ahead and let me know. But to be honest, I don't really know. 18, probably. Young Boink. Ooh, Young Boink's going to slap that fly racing post. Down he goes. How far is he ahead of Fuboy? Where's Fuboy? Dang it. Okay, Fuboy's right there. So it looks like Boink still has a pretty significant lead. Quite some time has passed since Boink slapped that post. So I'd guesstimate maybe 15, 20 seconds. I'm not sure. But by the looks of it, it looks like Fuboy's going to have a tough time catching up to Boink. Because the track is not really getting any easier. He's already kind of dug himself a hole. So far, absolutely solid ride by Fuboy here at the Grand Prix Championship. But going to need some big mistakes out of the number 1 if he wants to take over that lead. See you, Epic Fate. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Brother. Boy launching into that bull turn once again. Giant ruck going up that corner. Cupped out inside. Absolutely. A flying. It looks like Hughes gonna make the pass and launch orbital into the metal fence. Hughes picking off guys one by one. Look at him go. Next up is Moto Patrol. You hear that, Observer? My guy's gonna get your guy. It's only a matter of time. I'm going to repeat that, Observer, if you're tuning in and watching. My guy is going to get your guy for that 4th place spot. However, I can't knock the absolute grit and consistency of Moto Patrol because he came from the back of the pack. I believe I saw him in 10th or 11th at the beginning of the race, and now he's inside that top 5. So Moto Patrol absolutely out here. Blah, 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 blah. Moto Patrol is ripping. Okay, he's flying. You didn't hear me stutter, alright? It wasn't me. Oh, Moto Patrol gonna get bucked. I can't believe we still have the BC class to go. Woo woo. Gonna be tight though. It's gonna be sweet. Moto Patrol in 4th, Bobes in 7th. How far back is Hughes? Looks like Moto Patrol just coming over the gap jump. Hughes coming down that little curvy corner before the gap jump, so maybe like 5-6 seconds. Should be on lap 18 now of 30. Still so much time to go. These guys have got to be hating their lives right now. The track looks horrible. I can't even lie. It looks disgusting. And I'm so glad that we picked this track because it looks absolutely disgusting. Hughes trying to find some traction around that corner. Boink, so far ahead of even 5th place. It's crazy. It looks like he's coming up on a lapper. We'll find out shortly who that is. I believe. Look at those ruts! As gnarly. The track is nuts. But it can't even be fun. There's no way it's enjoyable. Moving on to lap 19. So close. Boink, starting to smell the finish line. Moto Patrol still in 4th place. Jay Boulder still holding down 3rd, even cooler. That's crazy. That's awesome. Orbital in 6th. Where is the number 2? Fuboy in 2nd. Hughes in 5th. Making that gap jump. That's got to feel good on lap 19. Trying to find as much speed as he can. It's a young Boink coming over that little dragon's back type jump. Where is Fuboy? Sorry for the quick skipping. Okay, Fuboy. I'm not sure if he's gained any time. It's hard to say. Troy Gardner, I believe they are on lap 19 currently. Young Boink. Couple corners. Ooh, and Young Boink gonna stuff himself. Young Boink only about a couple corners away from getting on a lap 20, I'm pretty sure. So still quite a bit of time left, but Fuboy's gonna need a couple more of those mistakes out of Young Boink. Young Boink gonna stuff himself again. Where is Foo Boy? Where is Foo Boy? There is Foo Boy. Foo Boy's starting to look fast. He's looking good. Foo Boy's right there, coming down those rollers, whatever that is. Still not close enough. Boink's making mistakes, but it just doesn't look like he's gaining too much time. Fear Beast got to pull over, get out of the way. And Boink looking like he's going to get around him finally. That outside is so big. Oh, this track. Oh, Boink again. Down he goes. Trying to get that wheelie and stuffing himself every time. So, got to adjust if that's what's going on. Out front. I think they're going on the lap 21? I don't hate my life. I love my life. Ooh, Boink, big mistake. Once again, 36 minutes in. This might be the longest race that any of these guys have raced. Pretty nuts. This is knocking futz. And Moto Patrol, down he goes, and it looks like Hughes has made the pass on the number 11. See if the number... Did he just go over the bars? See if the number 2 can track down Jay Boulder. Ooh, Jay Boulder, big mistake. There's Jay Boulder. So it doesn't look like Hughes is too far back off of the number 19. But that's going to change the scenario a little bit as he goes down. Going to lose some more time. Young Boink finally making it through that section without sticking himself in the sand. Some parts of the track look kind of smooth now. A little bit. Not much. We're going to try and switch to a little bit closer of a view to just see the depth of these ruts. Oh my goodness. It's disgusting. This looks horrible. I'm so glad I'm not racing this. I'm so glad. Oh my god. These poor guys. It's brutal. It's horrible. And I don't even think I would race this. Just look at how deep that is. Oh my. Holy criminy. Oh, that sun glare. That's horrible too. Why did MXvsATV make that so real? You can't even see. It's nuts. Slam on those brakes going into that corner. Wow. These guys will probably not play the game for a week or two after this race. They're going to be so fed up with everything about it. The ruts are nuts. Can't get over it. Pretty sweet line choices, though, to be honest. Young Boink coming through once again at that 40-minute mark. We're on about lap 22. 22, son. Moto Patrol. Ooh, Moto Patrol back and forth. Bob's in 6th. Jay Boulder still in 3rd. KBT in 8th. So it looks like Hughes must have fallen back. Yep, Hughes in 5th inside that top 5. Try and get another point of view from a different rider. See what's going on. Jay Boulder in 3rd. Check out the Xbox native. Where's Foo Boy? Where's the man? Launch it. Oh my goodness. See how that Honda handles the rough. Probably pretty good. Ooh. Down he goes. Fear Beast. Got to get over once again. Fear Beast just not getting the memo, but nothing we can do. Might have to get some helmet communication or radio communication in these riders' helmets. Tell them to get off to the side. I can't get over. Look at that rut. Oh, goodness. Boink coming through the finish. I thought Footboy actually gained a lot of time that lap, but maybe not. Try and back off just a hair. Oh my god. The outside rut is gnarly. I believe that was Boink off to the right that just went down. Should be on lap 24, maybe? Anybody got confirmation on that? B-Dog wants first person. I don't even know if you can do first person, to be honest. Yeah, B-Dog, you can't do first person when you're spectating. It's kind of weird. That would be pretty cool, though. How about slot right or whatever this is? Like slot right? Ooh, foo boy. Might have to make a pit stop and get a new bike after that one. The Crisp 55. Thanks, man. Lap 24. Boink getting ready to move on to lap 25. So, nearing the end. We're getting close. Ooh, foo boy. Nearly getting caught up in the fence. Let's try and find some battles as we near the end of this race. M. Hughes in 5th. Does not look to be too close to anybody. Was in 4th. Looked like he might have been able to make a run for that top 3 spot, but plagued with some issues, now sitting in 5th place. Boeing still leading the way. Moto Patrol coming from the back of the pack. How about the number 11 on that Husky? Who says Huskies are tanks? Look at that thing go. Moto Patrol might actually be able to make a pass for third. Jay Boulder's pretty close. Why did we do this event, B-Dog? Because it sounded hard. And we needed an event. Beast 9th. Orbital, big ol' whipper tail in 6th. KBT in 8th. Doesn't look like too many battles are going on. Ooh, Footboy super launch. That was nuts. I kind of want to ride the track right now. It looks awesome. Might have to do my own 30-lapper with all-time AI. Boink doing all he can to get over that gap jump. Still bouncing around. The track is so crazy. Any battle? Looks like Moto Patrol starting to reel in Jay Boulder just a little more. Are you watching this, Observer? Easy Dogs Gaming. We should be on lap 27? I think we're on lap 27 or 26. So not much time for anybody to get anything done. Moto Patrol reeling in Jay Boulder. We're going to keep our eyes on him. See if he can get inside that top 3. So yeah, it looks like Boink just made his way onto the 28th lap. So that'd be 28, 29, 30. 3 laps to go. Yeah, BC is going to be about an hour delayed. Like I said, we're gonna get everything rolling as quick as we can. Once this race is over, but BC class is gonna go way quicker, a lot smoother for those of you that are watching, because we got Observer back to host the heat. So yeah, I apologize, and I know Observer and Tinner wish it could have went smoother as well, but I apologize that we're a little bit behind. Well, a lot of bit behind, but yeah, it's what we had to deal with today. But either way, we're going to make it happen. And BC class is going to go a lot quicker. I apologize to Twitch, Monos, and LTP. I know you guys are Australian, or at least I know LTP is, and wanted to get you guys in for sure. But the unfortunate time delay is probably going to keep that from happening. But we hope to see you guys back at the Open Classic. It should be a pretty good event for what we got planned. Oh, both guys going to smoke the tree. What is that? Moto Patrol's going to have to come back and clip that because that was nuts. So Moto Patrol coming from the absolute back of the pack. Pretty much as far back as you can come, and now sitting inside the top 3. Awesome racing by Moto Patrol. But Jay Boulder trying to come back and reclaim that 3rd place position. Ooh, Moto Patrol going to lawn dart himself into the sand. Oh no. All that work. Now he's got to try and reel him in again. Bob's in 7th. Boulder 3rd. Fear Beast still in 9th. Orbital in 6th. KBT 8th. Fuboy. Oh, Fuboy's going to go off the track. Gonna have to wait, what? I don't know what just happened, but Fuboy in second. Where's Young Boink? Looks like Fuboy's gonna be too far back unless Boink just completely stops or gets blue screened. Looks like Boink's got this one locked up. Solid ride by Hughes, struggling towards the back of the pack at the beginning of the race. Looks to finish in the top 5. Great consistent race by him, but it looks like he could get Moto Patrol back. Moto Patrol just in front. Ooh, and Hughes going to go off the track. Number 1 of Young Boink had a pretty solid start inside the top 5, making some quick passes. Has been leading about 98% of the race. Super smooth, super consistent. Should be moving on to the final lap. Young Boink looking to maintain that red plate as we go into the 4th and final MXO event that we have scheduled, the Open Classic. Like I was saying, absolutely stellar start, stellar ride by Young Boink here at the Grand Prix. Got out front quick and never looked back. Part of what makes Boink so deadly is that consistency mixed with absolutely raw speed. Dude killed it today. Looking to take that Grand Prix win as long as all else goes well. Try to take a look back. Looks like, ooh, Moto Patrol back into 3rd. Jay Boulder in 5th, so a little bit of a struggle for the number 19 as the MXO Husky and Suzuki rider make the pass on him. Fearby still in 9th, Orbital in 6th. Had a pretty good start, was running towards the front. Overall, pretty great race for Orbital in his debut MXO tournament. Great job to him aboard that MXO Honda. KVT holding down the 8th place spot. Solid riding by him as well. Fuboy 2nd. Trying to take a look at Young Boink as he comes through the finish line. Is that the last lap? No. Okay, this should be the last lap. This is definitely the last lap. No doubt about it in the mind of mine. Last lap, Young Boink. Looking solid. Take a look back at... Oh, and Hughes now in the 3rd. And Fuboy has left, so not sure what happened to Fuboy. If he blue screened again or what happened. Not sure. Jay Boulder 5th, Orbital 6th, KVT 8th, Hughes 3rd. Boink. Doing some crazy wheelies. Dude's nuts. Come on, Boink. Finish the race, man. We're behind schedule. Boink, finish the race, if you can hear me. Who's in 2nd now? Let's see. Sorry for the quick skipping. Hughes in 2nd. Look at him. That's awesome. Patrol 3rd. Boink doing some wild tricks as he nears the 2nd to last corner before taking this Grand Prix championship. Great stuff by the number 1. Hard fought. Young Boink taking that win. Going to maintain that red plate going into the Open Classic. I can't imagine how thankful he is that this race is over. Looks like we're going to have... Nobody's even going to finish. Nobody else is going to finish. Give you an official rundown. And we'll be back for the BC class finally. Official rundown, Young Boink taking that win, followed by M. Hughes in second, Jay Boulder in third, Moto Patrol fourth, Orbital fifth, sixth is going to be Bobes, KBT seventh, Fear Beast eighth. We'll be right back, and we're going to be getting the BC underway. Going to be a lot smoother, so stay tuned. Yeah, congrats to Boink, Hughes, and Jay Boulder.